everyone, and welcome back to the Between Realities VR podcast. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here with us today. My name is Alex VR. I am co-host of this magnificent broadcast brought to you live today on this Friday, December 17th. Yes, hello. Thank you for joining us. And I'm joined here by my co-host, Skiva. Skiva, dude, what's up, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, as always. I'm very tired today, though. I've had very limited sleep because of After the Fall, but I'm sure we'll talk about that in a little bit. I've just been playing that until I pass out every night, 1 and 2 in the morning. Yeah. I can't stop.
Yeah,
I'm sick.
I know we talked a shitload about it on our last episode, right? Let's definitely talked at length about After the Fall, but we're still both there. We're still both completely hooked, and Skiva's definitely sacrificing his body to get that harvest.
Yep, this is true. Oh, well,
everyone.
Starting off the show.
Oh,
wow. Boom. With a super chat from Jansen Fox. Dude. Can we get some confetti here? What do you think?
Fuck yeah.
Woo. Oh. Never mind the crickets. It was supposed to be that right there.
Son of a bitch. Jansen Fox, the Twitch streamer extraordinaire, dropping $20 saying, try not to lose in Vegas. We will try.
Dude, I'm going to try not to gamble at all in Vegas.
I always do at least a little bit.
Yeah, maybe like $20, but that'll be like it. I am there for the stuff, for the electronics, for the people. For the people. I'm going to be at the Expo Center like 99%.
We're talking about CES in a couple of weeks, by the way, everybody, in early January. But hey, chat, it's so good to have you guys
What's
here.
up?
What's up? If the super chats we're going to prioritize the super chats, okay? So super chats come in, we're going to stop the show, okay? But Mr. Trinidad, I've got him first. I know people get in there earlier, but I've got Mr. Trinidad first with the flames. Thanks for being here. I know that he is doing exactly what he needs to do to be between realities for this broadcast. So thank you, sir, for being here and being supportive of our show. Short Stack VR is here. We've been playing a ton of After the Fall with him.
Short Stack? Yeah, I've been hanging out with Short Stack every night, pretty much.
We got Duty Does up in here. Happy VR Friday. Oh,
what's
Delirium
up,
Drew. Boom, boom.
Drew,
good to see you, dude.
how's it going, buddy?
Yes.
How are you, man?
Yes, Roy Taylor. Whoa, Roy Taylor.
What's up?
Level up. VR to the moon, baby. We
Heck
got Gamertag VR.
GT.
Bro, Gamertag VR, by the way, if you have him in the VRTrend trading card game, he gives 10 experience per round. So
that makes sense.
Fuck,
that makes sense.
Dude, those things are so sick. I cannot wait to get my hands on some of those. I hope.
know,
Do you know what I'm talking?
I know.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I
right?
do. Yeah.
Shit's insane. Luna's Playhouse. Yo. Thank you for being here. Sampler 19 in the house.
What's up,
Space
Sampler?
Music time. We've got the Bearded Bard. I think he knows what we're talking about with those cards.
Bearded Bard. What's up, buddy?
Andy, Obscure Nerd VR.
Andy, we'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks, buddy.
Genius, if I may say so.
Heck yeah.
Decepticon is here. Arcanian is here.
What's up? What's up?
Dude, thank you guys all so much for coming. Paradise Decay and Chroma Snare.
P. Diddy.
Dude.
Chroma. What's up?
Duggars.
It's funny because so many of these names now I've played with recently and After the Fall, so it's fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we have a game that like excites everyone so much that you are definitely partying up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to play some Pop 1. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, some Demio. Yeah, maybe we'll see. But like everyone
After the Fall. Now, let's go.
Yeah, like answering the call.
Yeah.
So anyway, dude, speaking of answering the call, I feel like, we're actually receiving a transmission right now from another spaceship.
We are. Let's see what's going on here.
Holy shit.
Got something incoming. What is this?
Hold on a second.
Huh.
This is a screen I'm not used to seeing.
I know, me neither. Let's see what's happening here. Huh. Ship detected. Oh no, I think we're like being boarded or something.
Initializing boot up.
Okay, pick it up. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Biohazard here in the metaverse, here in the Neo's VR metaverse. This is filmed live and inside the metaverse, basically.
Holy shit, dude!
Nice.
Biohazard, everybody!
So sick.
It's Biohazard.
What's
Please
up,
welcome
buddy?
him to Between Realities.
What's
How
up,
are you?
everybody? It may be a little trippy.
Whoa! Damn! All he has to do is say the word. So we've never had a ship board the Between Reality ship like this. So
Yes.
you're also a metaverse traveler, as we can see. This is pretty amazing, man.
Yeah, man, of course. Love the metaverse, love Neos, and just like what better way to come in here and kind of I build a lot of virtual worlds, you guys know. So what better way to kind of come in here and like show it off,
Dude,
we're in the
loving it.
level up spaceship. We have the level up logo over here, man. We got the nice fire going and stuff. We got the tree back there and some VR headsets. We're actually there. There's a window over there you can see out into space, but you can't see it very well due to some of my lights are kind of in the way.
Well, I love the Christmas spirit, dude. Thanks for
Heck
showing
happy
up.
holidays.
Happy holidays. If we had a Christmas episode, this one would be it, right? Like this is our last episode of the
and
year.
heck, maybe we'll. It is our last episode of the year. I don't know if anyone knows that, but we will be giving away some codes today. We probably should have advertised that.
Oh.
I have some.
Well,
have some.
no, fuck that.
Yeah.
These are for the loyals, okay? These
Yes,
are for
they
the
are.
fans. These are for
Absolutely.
who's here. So, dude, Biohazard, for the record, y'all, if this is your introduction to what Biohazard does, you are looking at some of this next level shit that this guy does. Biohazard is a part of the Level Up Gaming crew. They are primarily Facebook streamers. And, dude, your mixed reality content is fucking
Level Up
next
VR, man.
level, bro. Like, truly, like you have level upped this content creation situation in a way that I have
So
not
much.
seen anyone else do. I mean, some of the effects that you do are the kind of shit that I have only seen in post production.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
like editing
speaking
and
of
shit.
speaking of effects, I have some in real time that I can kind of use to help show off some of what I want to talk about today. You can see I have this virtual tracking's not perfect, but I have this virtual window here in my hand. And so basically I can just take this virtual window and then I can cast this into your screen. So I started my streaming career early with the VR Bros at an early of 2,000 followers, and we worked our way up very fast up to 55,000 followers. It was crazy. So I started with some really simple stuff, just a backdrop green screen covered me from the chest up. Nothing too elaborate, some basic cameras. And then I had this crazy idea. What if I could bring my hands into VR, like first-person mixed reality? You got all the people doing third-person mixed reality, but what if I could do first-person? So I started acquiring hardware. Stuff started to get better and better. Started improving all of my different stuff until finally, I had something that was worth showing, something that was worth using, and it was pretty awesome, as you can see here.
That is so fucking dope.
Sick. Absolutely sick.
I did quite a few streams like this, including special effects and different graphics and stuff like that. Always a blast.
That's such a oh my god, it is so good.
But I had a different creative vision. I wanted to be around other people that wanted to do mixed reality and stuff like I did. So I eventually got around to creating something new, and that was Level Up VR. And then we started a couple months ago with this commercial here.
2 streamers,
A really awesome commercial with a cool voice actor and everything.
1 goal.
It's so sick.
I'm gonna go ahead and let this one play out.
On a mission to take VR streaming to the next level.
VR to the moon.
Level Up VR.
Super awesome.
Wow. Mind blown all over the place. And now, if I have heard correctly, Gamertag VR is a part of the squad. Yeah.
He is indeed.
Nice.
It's awesome.
So who are the
awesome
members
having
right now?
Gamertag part of the crew. It really is. It's
Awesome.
nice to see him here in chat as well. I do see some of you in the chat. Here. I'm not reading it as much as I probably should. I'm having to micromanage a lot of special effects and a bunch of different buttons here. You see all these pedals here at my feet, and we'll during the show get into behind the scenes of how some of this actually works.
Hell yeah. That because we have questions.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some people assume, that our ship is all a green screen as well. So
Yeah.
but this, so this is all.
Yeah, so my spaceship is just made out of green screen. Okay, look, just like, yeah, bro, just kind of
Boom.
creep through here, man.
Dude, you know what though? Like that is, it's like our biggest thing is that everyone thinks that so many people think that we are remote. Like the two of us are remote. Like they think that we are faking being in the same room. But obviously that's not happening.
I assumed that for a while myself.
Yeah. Before the show, you were like, "How is
personally.
Alex getting in here?" I'm like,
it's pretty easy to bring two people into a table and make them look like they're sitting at the same thing. Like I've done the same thing with the Beat Saber stream where I brought two. It was a never before done. I brought two live mixed reality. Like you see people in third person mixed reality playing live, and are being playing Beat Saber with live on. Like it's third person. So I got two of those feeds into one. So I basically greened out all of Beat Saber and replaced all of the Beat Saber platform, the background, the music effects, everything. And I made the effects react to the music, and I rebuilt the entire everything just right there in OBS using an audio effect mover that allowed me to move the scenes and make them get brighter and darker to the music and stuff like that. So I basically kind of rebuilt the entire audio effect system for Beat Saber in OBS, just in OBS alone, and then on top of that, bringing both those feeds in the thing and bring them together, so it looks like we're playing in the same game, kind of. It's pretty crazy stuff.
It's so cool. We're checking this out right now, and I've never really seen anything like this before. This is wild.
So that's I'm actually getting a delay on what I see on my phone here, actually.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna be a little bit.
What I see on my phone is the VR Bros game show I was working on. So we had I was working on basically a game show. And this is basically like a showcase of what the VR Bros game show room looked like. I'm not sure if it's still on the screen, but and like a little screen would drop down, and this was like an in between. Basically, because we had a Beat Saber game show, and this was like an intermediate while we're waiting for the next part of the show to start, like the next round. So the screen would come on, and I'd be sitting at the table talking. As you can see, I have the energy sword there. It reflects off of the floor as if it's actually there. Leans up against the table, but it is not. I mean, it is a real object. Everything else is obviously fake.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this looks incredible though.
Dude, literally every fucking thing you do looks incredible. Like, let's just be real about it.
Thanks so much, man.
Dude, seriously, it's ridiculously good.
Really,
I've been
cool.
using Adobe After Effects or Adobe Photoshop for as long as I can remember. By the time I was in high school and I was able to, when I finally had like a computer class for Photoshop or whatever, man, I knew way more than the teacher did. It was just, yeah. So they would so the teacher would give me a picture or something. Look, this is what you're supposed to make, and this is how you're supposed to make it. So I take the picture and then put a bunch of layers. I don't know if any of you know how to use Photoshop. Put a bunch of fake layers in there and make it look like I did the picture. Yeah, it worked for a little while. She caught on though.
So like, you kind of touched on a little bit on the beginning of your journey in the video that you threw at our screen, but it kind of started with your VR journey, and I assume that you were like into gaming or videos or any stuff like that before VR came along. Am I right in that assumption?
So I used to be real big on Xbox, real big on Xbox. Loved Xbox, right, Xbox, man. I love the whole idea of the console because it's like we all have the same controllers, we all have the same systems. We don't have any mechanical keyboards or super mouses and like 120 frames. I mean, people do now, but back then we didn't have all that. So I mean, I always liked the idea of that. I like the idea of the Quest for the same reason. Obviously, I'm an index user, but hold on, I'm waiting for. There we go. Obviously, I'm an index user, but. Which hand is it in? You know
it's
what?
in your right
I didn't
hand.
Quite rehearse this enough.
It's your right hand.
A little bit of augmented reality here in the mixed reality metaverse stream. Turn off, stupid.
There's a lot of realities going on here. Too many realities to even wrap my brain around.
Right.
That's amazing.
Well, it does not want to turn off for some reason. There we go. So yeah, I've got this other one here with the Level Up VR logo.
Nice.
Dude, so like where do you start, because we make VR videos, you know, technically we're making one right now, and there are a lot of moving parts, you know, like we've got a bunch of shit here that not everyone can see, you know, there's tons of buttons and switches and dials, and there's layers, and we have to load everything up and get it all ready. And, you know, I make videos for Haptics all the time, and to get the haptic overlay on and make sure everything is like dialed and looks good. Like, it's a lot of fucking moving parts to make a VR video while you're in a headset, and just a regular video, it's a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? So like, I don't even know where you would begin to attempt some of this like totally mind-blowing next level shit that you've been doing. Like, what was like the first thing that you did? Like, how did you kind of like, how would you get started in something like this?
How would you, damn, that's a good question. Well, you need at least a minimum of like a 2070 computer. Like, you need, I wouldn't recommend anything under than a 2070. If you're trying to get into streaming VR, there's always going to be new games. It's always evolving so fast. If you want to get into professional, I would recommend getting a 3080 at least, and then another, maybe a 1070 as a secondary computer that's to stream to. And I can kind of show you a little bit of what that means here with a click of a button. And we can walk over here, and I'm rocking a 3070 here. Hold on, let's get the RGB going, bro. Hold on,
let's get that.
Over here. Come on, do it. Hey, Google, turn off the stream lights.
That's
Right,
such
so
a
check
sick
it out,
setup.
man.
Oh my God.
So we got a 3080 right here. Ryzen 9, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and a HD Elgato something in there. So here's the feed from the Elgato. I mean, directly from the computer. So I write screen, full screen projector preview, and I send that to the CamLink Pro. I have a $500 CamLink Pro in here. My camera may be tripping out a little bit. So from there, the feed comes onto this screen. And this is where a lot of the mixed reality happens. This is where it combines my two feeds. Hey, Google, turn on the stream lights. Got it. So as you can see, there's the two feeds, right, for my mixed reality, and then it combines them to over here. But I'm in the stream, right? So like, I can't see a preview of what my stream looks like because everything's running on this computer. This is where the game is. So I'm actually able to send this feed back to the other computer, back to this computer, so that I can then bring it into my virtual headset and see a final output of what's on my stream at all times. Because I do use a lot of special effects. Like, what if I started my stream and this weird warpy nonsense, and this was turned on by accident? And I have an option just to switch between that, like just real easily. Or what if my voice changer was on by accident? I mean, so you know, I can't have these kind of issues. So it's nice to have a preview of my stream back onto my computer. Computer 3, the final output of the stream goes to it and then runs on 3 different versions of OBS. One of them records Shadowplay, the other one streams to Twitch while I am a main streamer to Facebook, and I want to avoid using Restream because of specific issues. Yeah, man, I'm basically using probably a little bit too much. This is definitely a bit overkill for most people, but since I am using my own, I came up with this version of first-person mixed reality, and I've got it running like this on this other computer. When it's all said and done and everything's set up, I'm running at least 90 to 60. I've got it down to 60% of this computer and like 90 to 60% of this computer because it's running VR and OBS and sending it over, and XS Overlay, which is my preferred application for viewing your chat, viewing any window you want. You bring it into VR, and it's great for streaming. It really, really is. If you want to get a closer look at all this crap back here.
Crawl under that table.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here's a warning. Hold on. Warning. If you don't like wires, bro, you better go. Get the hell out of here.
Your voice changer's on. Your voice changer's on.
Dude, I'm loving it. I was loving it.
If you don't like wires, just get out of here. Okay?
So Biohazard gave me a preview of this yesterday, and I almost had an anxiety attack looking at this wiring because I used to cable server rooms for a living, and it was my job to cable manage things a lot. You know what I mean? And I was like having a panic attack looking at this.
You wouldn't like my shit.
Running between from here to here, and then back from here to here, and then here to the other computer. Different audio splitters like this one here. it splits my audio. It brings both computers' audios and brings them into one speaker, which is pretty cool. And I've got a few other pretty cool things back here. The CamLink Pro is almost fully maxed out. You got using 6 ports, HDMI ports on the back of this. I have 8. On the back of this one, I'm also using 6. Oh, it only has that many. Oh,
Wow, man.
Oh.
So the first step is acquire hardware.
Lots and lots of hardware.
Acquire hardware.
We're getting some double audio now, by the way.
And once you start streaming and stuff like that, it does take a while to get used to talk. Like, I'm not very good talking, so it's took me a little while to even get somewhat good at it. Here we go. I got some costumes for streaming. I've got for Skyrim. I got for flying games, racing games, bro. I got the NASA, I got
Nice,
for Fallout,
nice.
bro. And this is my Harry Potter
Invisibility
what's that
cloak.
thing that he's got, the invisibility cloak, bro? Yeah, man. It's my it's green. You see it green, but it's an invisibility cloak, I promise.
Hey, we got some double audio going on. I don't know if you have like reverb or something on your voice changer, but we got a little bit of double audio.
Still?
No.
Nope, it's gone. Sweet.
Okay. I may have accidentally bumped my voice changer.
Cool.
So, I've got some stuff right here.
Between Realities, Friday
Got
at
some
3:30.
designs.
Nice.
So, this is from that intro you saw where we came in through the portal. This is, you might be able to tell, here's a camera facing this way, and there's Beat Saber blocks coming out, and here's the 2 players. And this is basically, here's a main camera that captures the 2 and brings them together. This is like an early design of the mixed reality Beat Saber. And then I have a 5-person version of it that may or may not work. It's been drawn out and tested. Not sure, but yeah.
So
Always,
a lot of your ideas, I guess you probably like seeing that whiteboard, you probably like plan this shit before you kind of start to execute some of this stuff, huh? Because like I know for us, like we kind of wing it, like we know
some
what
of
we
it
can
in
do
my
and we
head.
go for it.
Most of the time, I just got that whiteboard, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, most of the time it's like we kind of know what we're capable of doing and not capable of doing, and we'll kind of like just go and do that thing, but when I see stuff like that, it's like, oh man, with all these moving parts, you probably have to like plan shit out. It's like, oh, what kind of effect do I want to have, and
just
what do
a
I
little
want this?
bit. I do the research to make sure that what I've got is gonna show up and work. But other than that, let's see, here we go. We got some of my merch here, bro. Go to somewhere, I don't know where the hell they get it, but it's there.
It's the Level Up merch store.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So can you imagine if someone like G4 TV picked this guy up and just gave him a budget of like $1 million for a season or whatever, and then was like, go to town, make cool
I'd
shit.
be doing some I'd be doing stuff that melt y'all's minds, dude. Like
we're on the
straight up, your
topic-
minds would be like this.
If we're on the topic, dude, there's no way you're not going to be successful at what you're doing right now. Like, let's just be real. Like, your shit
I
is
was pretty
unreal.
successful at it for a while with VR Bros. And, like I said, I had a different creative vision. I'm not knocking VR Bros at all. I love Jesse. I love Zombie. I love all the stuff that he does. He has just a different style than me. I wanted to do more of this mixed reality stuff. And, I didn't really want to hurt his brand or anything. So, I went my own way, found some other people. We got Gamer Tag, bro. We got Red Legend, man. We up in here, bro. And it's a lot of fun growing again from the beginning. Back up to the top. I mean, we'll get there eventually. I mean, you can't. Rome wasn't built in a day. You got to brick by brick. Even when stuff goes wrong, because it kind of sucks. I used to be a pretty big streamer, and now I'm like a tiny streamer, kind of, or whatever. But it doesn't really bother me because I know that eventually I'm gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, nothing looks like what you do. Like, nothing does.
Yeah.
And I imagine that like the first people who unlocked Live or whatever felt like they kind of had some lightning in a bottle.
Mad props to those guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Live is amazing, but it's like Live was all about getting as many people using it as possible. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, and showing people what it's like to be in VR and trying to get people.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally, of course. But I'm looking at this from a content creator's perspective, right? So from a content creator's perspective, your shit is fucking totally unique. No one's doing what you're doing. And, someone in the chat said something along the lines of like, maybe they know how, but it's like the determination.
Oh, I forgot
and the
to read
drive that really kind of gives, makes what happens here. But what I want to know is,
I can show you.
Are you kind of like protective of this system and setup? You know, like, is this your baby that you're not really in a hurry to teach other people how to do, or are
Overall,
you kind of like wanting everyone to be able to do this?
I spent a lot of time researching. Like, this wasn't as simple as just plugging the index camera into the computer. I mean, I'm happy to talk about it, but it wasn't just that simple. I had to sit there and test it until I got the latency just right. I had to test it until I got the frames where the camera worked just right. At every single turn, these cameras, and the cameras are so perfect because they're positioned. The way that they're positioned is just so much that it's just right over your right eye. And here, I can give you a view of that real quick. And this is what you're seeing me through right now. And this is what I would call like a virtual camera of sorts. So I can actually kind of move this around, and we're still in the virtual world, and I'm tracked in the virtual space. And this camera is just right here over the eye. It's just real nice. It's perfectly placed and everything. But to get it to work was crazy, bro. I had to go get a dedicated. Well, you can't see it up under the graphics card, but there's a dedicated PCI. It has its own PCI slot with a 4-input, like really high-end USB 4 input thing like the cameras just kept turning off, man. And even Steam, when you buy the device, and I've actually done hand tracking with the Steam VR, with the Valve Index. Most people probably doesn't know that it actually does have hand tracking in it. It's terrible. But, and they try to market us this device where the cameras work, but they kind of don't work really at all. But I found a way to mostly get them to work. Sometimes, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, the camera does crash, and I'll just be frozen, right? And the world would be moving around behind me or whatever. And I have a quick button, like while I'm streaming, I can just turn the camera off. Oof, I'm gone, bro. Shit. And I turn it back on, and it usually solves the issue. So it's nice being able to diagnose. Like, for example, if like when I use my voice changer, you'll see a dot appear. Over there. Watch, hold on.
Yep.
And that dot represents what I'm seeing, what you're hearing in my stream for my voice changer. So, for example, for the blue one, the echo. Or the voice changer, or whatever the heck this one is. I'm able to see a preview of that in my stream, so that I know that, hey, if I come onto my stream and my voice changer's on, which I've done so many times, it's hard when you have this much stuff. I'm surprised I haven't missed something or didn't turn a certain program on. I've got voice attack running. I've got voice mod running. I've got voice meter banana going. I got all these voice things running, man. I got all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, as far as voice commands, let me give a shout out to Space Roach, bro. Hold up. So I just press this button right, and it turns on the voice reactor. So I just Space Roach.
Oh, it's Space Roach.
Oh, we love Space
I'm able to do
Roach.
that live in my streams in real time. Just right there, you know, I'm streaming, the fans pop in. I just say, "Hey, fan's name," and it pops up, and
That's so sick.
Wow.
It's just such a cool way to stay interactive, because on Facebook they don't give us API access, so where people can send cool things and make stuff pop up on your screen and stuff. Boy, it pisses me off. But yeah, they just don't. They don't have it, and
Wow. This is some next level stuff, dude.
Well, here's the question, though, because you didn't answer my question. My question is, and let me rephrase it. If you saw someone who was like a fan of yours, figure out everything that you're doing, pedals, all of it. Like, they basically just
do mad props, bro. Do it, man. I
you're
strongly
for
recommend you. I would love to see somebody else doing what I'm doing, because I have to go watch my own damn streams if I want to see that. And who wants to do that? Like, I only watch my streams back to see where I can improve stuff.
Sweet. So you encourage people to kind of follow your path and follow your example and learn some of these
Absolutely,
techniques.
man. Absolutely.
That's great. I mean, I don't know that I would feel that way, if I'm honest, because you have done so much work. You've put in the time, you've grinded it out, you did all of the testing, and you made it look amazing, and you developed your own way of presenting mixed reality footage that frankly sets you apart from everyone else. And I would probably like that. I would probably like the fact that I had something that separated me from everyone. And if I saw someone just straight up copy my style, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, that's my thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I would know that, obviously. I mean, they did it for me. I mean, everybody knows, or at least people on Facebook, you know, all the content creators, they all know. We're all in our little circle, you know. We all
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, to
I'm the
inspire
first
each
person
other
mixed
is great.
reality streamer. It's just me, you know.
Well, that's cool. And I mean, I guess, I think I got my answer. I think Biohazard says, go out and do it if you can. He's challenging you. He's like, I dare you to do what I do because I'd like to see if you can.
I would like to see it just to see it.
He's like, no, I want to watch it, please.
So I've
Right.
been, the biggest thing that I've really enjoyed that you do is how you bring your hands, into VR, right, where you can see your actual
it's just
hands.
like this, man. It's just like this. I'm coming up around, but I don't want to use the camera too much. But it's just like this. So I'm like holding the gun. I'm running around. I can actually play that back one more time. Is there any way you can mute it? Wait, I can actually mute it on my end.
No, I can't.
Let me do that real quick.
I mean, I also have all those videos you sent me. If you tell me which one it is, then we can also play that.
What was I talking about?
The hands.
The hand thing, like getting your hands into the game instead of your virtual hands, replacing.
Right, I'm
your
trying to
hands.
find it. Not Neos. It was. I actually can't click with that mouse. I have so many mouses sitting around over here. Let's see, Spaceship Final. That one doesn't need to be visible. Oh, here we go. So I started my streaming. We'll just mute that one real quick.
Cool.
And I can skip kind of farther in. Here we go. That's what I started with. Just some real basic, just crap, bro.
I remember
you
that
know,
guy.
and then
Yeah.
here we go, and just boop, like.
Unreal. That is so sick. That is so sick. I remember you watching you play Half-Life Alyx like that, and it was just.
Oh yeah, dude, I
was
scripted
just
that
so
one real
cool.
good. Like when I'm trip over a rock and like I actually fall and hit the wall, and you can see me pushing up off the wall to get up and like walk around.
Dude, how good are you with those pedals? You're wearing a fucking headset.
Oh, I'm good with them.
You just like you
I
can just
actually kind of see out of the crack of my nose too a little bit. This is one of my favorite effects right here. This one took a while to make.
That's so sick. That's definitely my favorite one by
Wow.
far. The zip up of the vest around behind the headset into the lenses,
And then the
hands
arms.
change, and then he opens the doors like into VR and like pushes through.
Into the VR game that I'm playing live in real time
Yes.
Wow.
That's not even a video.
too. Sorry to ruin the effect. Oops, I hit the wrong button there.
Man, that is just so sick. I don't even know what to say about that.
So
It's so next level.
and you know what's also awesome is how huge fans of we're huge fans of Neos metaverse here, right? Like Skiva's rocking the Neos hat, and he's even willing to let the underneath of his hat go transparent
'Cause
because
it's green.
so just so he can wear the hat. So we're huge fans of Neos, and we got in there relatively early, not super early, but relatively early. But you've been in Neos for a long fucking time, dude. Like, when did you discover Neos, and what have you been doing in there?
Dude, I've been building worlds like crazy, man. When I first dropped into the Neos, I was like, dude, you're telling me that I can just do this and that and this and that. Like every time I learned something new, like my mind was blown, dude. Like I was like, how the hell is it? Like the Neos is a real full-blown metaverse. Like you take and make a virtual item, or you go to the Sketchfab, drag and drop it in here, change the colors on it, whatever. You take this item, you hand it to somebody, they put it in their item in their inventory. They can change it, do whatever they want, hand it to another person, and 3D models, 3D objects flow like water in Neos, and then became something that's almost like what's called a VR, like a virtual meme, where you can pull something out of your pocket and it's literally a 3D meme that's just jumping out at you, and it's just like way cooler than the memes we got on our phones, man. So I do have a little bit of a preview for this one as well. I can show off some of my Neo stuff. Just waiting for this window to appear in my hand.
Bring it on.
And I think it was this button.
Yep, there
Nope,
it
I'm
is.
an idiot. Damn, I can't believe I fucked that effect up. One more time. Oh, the effect's not working very good. So yeah, that world there, we got Tron stuff, man. This is all stuff that I've imported and worked on Neos. We got Halo. I see a vehicle, make it drivable. You can grab the steering wheel in the Warthog, drive that fucker. Okay, so we have the VTech Quadra from Cyberpunk 2077 combined with the DMC DeLorean from Back to the Future. This thing has Tetris in it, bro. It flies, man. It's got a shield. It's got everything. bro, Tron roller coasters, man, you name it, dude. If it's something that's really cool that I really love and I need to have it in the metaverse, I'm going to bring it from a movie. I'm going to bring it from a video game. I'm going to bring it from somewhere, and I'm going to combine it all together into some crazy mess that what we call from Ready Player One that we've seen is the metaverse. Here I am playing on one of my favorite machines in my Flynn's arcade that I replicated from the Flynn's from Tron Legacy, the movie.
So I got to stop you right here for a second because I am one of the biggest Tron fans probably on the planet, right? Like I as a kid, I wore out copies of the VHS tape. Like Tron Legacy came out, I've watched it 100 times. It's absolutely insane. Like I found your Tron levels in Neos. And I went in there and I teared up, dude. Like I legit teared up. I actually went into the grid and checked it out. I went to Flynn's arcade. I went to like Kevin Flynn's hiding spot in Tron Legacy, where he hangs out. I actually went into the Tron light cycle arena, and the Tron bike like materialized under me. And dude, and we went in there with like Short Stack and Tribe and some people,
so
and we all
the
fucking played.
materialization part was done by Aegis Wolf, but
Aegis is so awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
Aegis, yeah, Aegis is the guy, man.
But
really
like
love Aegis.
your stuff, what you made in there had like a physical impact on me. It was very powerful because I'm such a fan. And like I really just appreciated that so much, being able to walk through these levels.
You turned this behemoth of a man into a blubbering mess.
I did.
With your creations.
He did, man. Like it was absolutely insane.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's why I build virtual worlds to so that people can experience stuff that they see in movies and games first person, and to inspire others to do the same, so that 3D models and assets from all kinds of movies and places can just be in the hands of everybody to build whatever kind of world or metaverse experience that they really want to build and make it their own. And it obviously be so cool that everybody else likes it too. I mean, so like, why not just kind of just, you know?
So you obviously are a fan of the metaverse. You know what you're doing technically. You're a very technical guy. So tell me, I mean, is Neos as awesome as I say it is every week? Because I need some validation.
Dude, come on, man. Like, no doubt about it. Like, by far, Neos is the only metaverse that I consider to be a real metaverse.
Ditto.
I mean, there's so much other stuff out there, and Neos is just so far ahead, dude. Like, so far ahead.
Light
it's
years.
got so much
Light
infrastructure.
years ahead.
I kind of wish Facebook would maybe buy them, but there's no way they're gonna sell it. They're working on so much cool stuff, man. And Facebook's Horizon, dude. Horizon shows some really cool stuff too, man. You know, I've used their world builder. I've used some other stuff. I really like Horizons. But I really much more like what they show what it's going to look like in about 5 or something years or whatever.
Sure.
That looks it looks nice, bright, colorful, clean, and I really like the vibe of it. So, you know, we'll see. Time will tell. But right now, Neos by far. There's nobody that's going to be able to come up with the infrastructure that they've spent years working to build, just like that. All these people, all these companies out there, all these corporations trying to make a metaverse, and Neos is just already there, dude.
So for anyone that doesn't know, and I'm sure everyone here has heard me yell about this all the time, if you go into Neos, it's kind of like VR chat in a way that you have the avatars and you're going into virtual worlds, but in VR chat, everything is static. What you see is what it is. You can't interact with objects. You can't change anything. In Neos, if you pick up a gun or something, right, it'll shoot, first of all. And second of all, if you want it to do something it doesn't do, you just make it happen right then and there. You don't have to leave VR. You don't have to do anything. You open an inspector window, you add logics, you make it do anything you want to do right from within VR. You can build entire worlds in there. You can do everything without leaving virtual reality. And it is absolutely unreal how detailed and crazy this metaverse is. It is by far the closest thing we have to the Ready Player One Oasis. I mean, it's pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of that movie, that book, or anything to do with the Oasis, Neos is where to be, man.
And if you don't want to take it from Skiva, take it from Biohazard, because it's obvious this guy knows what he's doing. You've seen his videos, you've seen the transitions, you've seen the MR, you've seen the crazy shit, and he's doing a lot of this stuff in there.
Does what VR chat can.
We were in Neos right now, you guys. You didn't know we were in
That's
Neos the
right.
whole time,
Look
bro.
at that.
In Neos.
We've been in Neos the whole time, man. The whole time,
Look
bro.
at he's opening his inspector windows. He's
this.
opening his inventory windows, spotting in items,
Yep. there's this
changing
easy-
things on the
I'm
fly.
currently using a very basic avatar because this is I'm using it as a camera. So I won't be showing too much at the very moment, but later at the end of the stream, I can kind of give you guys a nice little tour of Neos, maybe.
Ooh, okay.
Or maybe not a tour, but I can show you some of the stuff. I've got some trippy stuff going on right now.
Dude, cruise around. I think this is as good a time as any.
Yeah, whatever
Right,
you
well,
want to do.
it messes up the alignment that I have, and it takes me a while to fix it back.
Okay, we'll do it. Then we'll do it near the end before we get rid of you, so that way you can just mess everything up and then dip.
So I am going to go ahead and say that Neos is, for me, the best thing in VR. Hands down. I mean, we're talking Half-Life
Hands
Alyx, all of these things.
down,
Neos
bro.
is the best VR has to offer.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You can do that's like I would prefer to have a conversation before I make any statements like that.
Sure.
But
For me,
I can
I'm saying
easily see
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me.
It's that
Yeah.
it would be an easy conclusion for me to come to as well.
Yeah.
After a small deliberation.
Sure.
Just because I don't know, maybe just because it's not super accessible.
Well, that's right. So when you go in there, it can be very, very overwhelming, right? Like the menu systems, the
That's the one
UIs,
right there.
very complicated at first, right? It can be very easy to go in there and go, "Whoa, this is over my head. I'm out."
Right.
But this is one of the reasons
Very
why.
easy.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like to take people. Anybody in here? There's 1 million people in the chat right now that I've brought into Neos.
1 million.
1 million. But I will take anyone in there. I'll show them around and try to make it not so complicated. Neos doesn't pay me. I don't even know if they know who I am. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Neos knows who you are.
I love their product
Yeah.
more than anything. Yeah. I
They
don't know.
fucking know who you are. That's for sure.
But I take people in there all the time. And if you want someone to bring you in there, hit me up. DM me on Twitter. I got some people I'm actually taking in after the show tonight. I'm going in there with Tech Man Jew. I know there's some people that that messaged me earlier last week or the week before and asked for me to take them in. I'm totally going to bring anyone who wants to come in. Hit me up. I'll give you a tour.
How open are the doors of the Between Realities ship? Like,
I have to host it. I did not make it public.
okay, so it's not
That
a
is-
public, but as
because
far
it's
as
not
like
done yet, but
as far as like who we allow is what I'm asking. You know, like do we allow anyone into the
No.
Between Realities spaceship?
not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Play your cards right, people.
Yeah,
right
but I mean,
here.
if you're a fan of Between Realities and you're someone that comes and watches our show, you're absolutely welcome to come in.
so
Absolutely.
It's an
and,
amazing
dude,
ship, guys.
It is sick. Like, I mean, I'm lucky enough to like have almost been like on the outside of the creation of the Between Realities world in Neos almost entirely. And one day I just get a call from Skiva. He's like, "Hey man, jump into Neos right now." I'm like, "Okay." And I do. And he fucking invites me to the world and it is our ship. And I'm walking around in our ship. And I lost my fucking mind. Like, it was so amazing. So I personally can attest to how dope it is. Like this, like right here, this scene that you see is completely brought to life in this environment. Like you can sit in the stools that we're pretending to sit in right now.
Pretending.
Like it is so dope. It's so dope. So anyway,
Yeah.
we should have like a maybe we should open it up.
I
and-
would love to bring in a group of people that watch our show and just have a party on the Between Reality ship. We just installed a sick DJ booth with lasers and disco balls and it's super sick. We can like do whatever we want, man.
Yeah.
It's the metaverse. If there's something you want to do that doesn't exist, we can make it happen.
Sounds like tonight would be a
That
good
issue
night.
was unforeseen.
Oh, we
Oops.
got a little unforeseen issue over there for Biohazard. Let's all pay attention to his issue that we were unaware
It's
of
not.
before.
So my headphones are about to run dead, so I'm about to plug in a different pair of Bluetooth headphones. So what I have going on here,
Is that a mod mic?
Oh yeah, it's a mom mic like duct tape to a
is
thing.
a pair of bone conducting microphones that don't actually go in my ears, so I can hear around me, and a mod mic.
Oh,
Bone
nice.
conductor headphones that don't go in your ear. Well, how?
They just push right up against my temple, and it just travels
Oh.
into my bone, and I hear the sound inside my head as if like you're here, kind of. It's pretty cool.
We're in your
Love
head
them.
right now.
Strongly recommend the Aeroplex Aftershocks. They're incredible headphones.
I've never used
Oh.
bone conducting headphones. Have you ever tried them?
I've tried the bone
I can't say
conjunction.
this.
Oh, go ahead.
Huh?
Skiva, speak.
Arf. So I've used a cell phone one, like it's like just a thing you put over your ear before, and it goes off the back of, like, behind your ear. It pushes up against your bone, and then you can hear your phone calls through that. I've tried those out. I don't have any myself, but I think they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've never tried one.
Yeah,
They're not going to get a sound quality as good as, say, as like the Power Beats. But being able to hear the whole world around you, like, for example, if you're in Discord all day, right, and you use it like some Bluetooth or whatever, hook it up to your phone that's in your pocket or whatever. If you're like a lot of my friends who use Discord all day, you put one of these on, bro, you don't even feel it there. You can hear everything. You can communicate pretty well. The Aftershok's OpenCom is actually the one that I use for that. I'm using a different model right now for this particular stream. Yeah, here's the Aftershock OpenCom, and dude, I just love these things, dude. They got a nice little microphone on them. They fill them there, dude, and I can hear sound. Like, I can hear the whole world around me, and I can hear. It's really cool experience. It really is.
Dope. I don't have to get my hands on some
Hard
of
to
those one of these
explain.
days.
I love living in the future with all this amazing technology around us. I mean, look at us, man.
Right?
We're experiencing mixed reality right now on this stream, multiple layers. We're in mixed reality. Biohazard's in mixed reality. We're in VR all the time. We're hooking things up to our bones to make sound in our head. It's friggin' insane. Oh, dude, I love the time that
For
we're
real
in.
though, bro.
I love it.
Oh,
It's so
dude,
cool.
what the fuck? That's a little bit too much red. I got the saturation up a little high, so you know.
You look
But
fantastic.
yeah, man, the level up VR spaceship, man. You know, just hanging out.
Just taking selfie
bro.
videos in mixed reality. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, dude, like selfie in the metaverse, bro. Let's go, man. I'm in the future.
Dude.
Ain't nobody doing this yet. Oh, okay, I'm lying. There are people doing this in Unreal Engine. There's nobody doing it. People who are doing it are mostly people who have access to a lot more expensive stuff than I do, and they have like the whole like professional like studio and the whole. I mean, I've got a cool studio, but you know, it's not quite the.
Yeah, it's not super duper crazy, like endless resources.
Yeah, man, it's a little ghetto, you know. It's homemade. This is the master bedroom. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's well made and it does its job.
Yeah,
Does its job good.
And these will be like, it'll be so great to like see the footage of you doing this shit in like, you know,
30
5
years.
10 years, 20. Like, yeah, this will be like so great. Be like, oh
Who
my
knows
god, my
what
original
I'm gonna be
room.
doing, dude?
Yeah.
Something fucking nuts. That's for sure.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
This is how I Beat Saber, man. I can't even regular Beat Saber. This is how I Beat Saber, bro. Just like
That's it from now on. Just
going
Oh,
at
wow.
it, man.
With
Spin that
trackers.
Oh
Sick.
shit.
Sick.
So,
yeah, bro.
do you ever
3.0s,
like?
man.
You ever just like
Broke
toss
one
the
other
headset
day.
on
Kind of
and
sucks.
ooh, you broke a tracker? That's not good.
Yeah, I did. Oh
Um,
shit! I forgot. I need to contact them and RMA that like it's ASAP.
yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead. You can call him now. No, I have a question. All right. I wonder, like, do you ever just toss the headset on and like play a few rounds of something, you know, or like just throw it
Bro,
on
like
and just mess around?
Contractors VR, man. Damn, I should have had the. Hey, you know what? Maybe I do have it on my snap camera. Hold on. No, because I have to bind a whole new key binding. Now replace.
You probably should have prepared a little better for this.
I know, right? I have
You
so
know
many
what?
videos you sent
I
me,
don't
but
have the contractors one, but I do have one. I do have an augmented reality overlay where I can just press it and it pops up. So I think I have the Valve Index. If it'll
Yeah,
appear.
it's your right hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's so
And
cool.
then I've got
Very cool.
the Level Up VR logo. And I kind of expected this to not work very well, so it's just working as good as I expected it to work. So I'm happy with that at least.
That's good. So do you play VR just to play it? Like, are you basically always going to be creating and like making things happen when you are in VR?
It really sucks, man, because I do so much work building so much nonsense, man. I'm always working on designing, working on stuff. But I do take a lot of time to play sometimes, like, so I have a schedule. I'm available from 9 to 5. You contact me after 5, I'm going to tell you, look, I'm available from 9 to 5.
Heard.
So at about round 3, I maybe have a beer or so, and then I go play something like Unplugged. And just like recently, they released the update where you can play Unplugged, which is literally air guitar, where the music comes out of the sky, bro. It comes out of thin air into the guitar. You don't have a controller in your hand. It's all hand tracking with the Quest. No controller. You're playing air guitar, right? And you can see your surroundings. So it's an augmented reality. You can see everything around you. You can see your friends. You can see people, and you just and it's like magic, dude. It makes me want a HoloLens really bad. Makes me really want one, but because the HoloLens is mostly for enterprise and for business and stuff. I know that the support that it's never gonna have the kind of support that I want for the games and different stuff like that. So, I'm waiting for that next, whatever it connects to our phones, glasses, AR lenses, the metaverse overlaid over the real world mixed reality thing.
And I think we're going to start seeing, I think we're going to start seeing some of that with the Lynx headset. I think that's like the best we're going to get in mixed reality, or augmented reality personally,
VR, AR.
because right now it's really hard to create a holographic display inside some glasses, but using low latency, full color, high definition pass through cameras to pass through your environment and then overlay things on top of it. And with the glasses, things are always kind of clear, right? They're always
display.
Transparent. Right. But this, you can mix VR with AR. So I think the Lynx is really onto something here.
If only
I've
we
not looked
tested
into
it
that,
by
but
now.
I'm about to.
I know. Hopefully at CES. I don't know. Hopefully they'll be there. I'm not
Hopefully
sure.
they send us one in the fucking mail. That'd be cool.
So at any point soon, that headphone's gonna die. So you'll stop. I won't be able to hear you, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll change the headphones out.
Well, when that happens, we can switch topics a little bit and talk about some other stuff.
Yeah, do that. But dude, a lot of Quest games are like doing the pass-through thing.
They are in fuzzy black and white, and it's really, really good first steps, because when we get something really good later in a newer version of the Quest with full high definition color pass-through, that stuff will already be there.
Right. Have you fucked around with any of the black and white pass-through gaming that exists? There's like a couple. Yeah, there's like a couple of games that have like you can play it. I have pass-through.
So recently, Blaston got that.
Yep.
And I really do want to play that. I have access to it. So I love Blaston, but I haven't tried the augmented reality version yet with the color pass-through on the Quest.
Oh, the black and white
pass-through. The black and white pass-through on the Quest. But I think that's a great game to do that because you're moving around so much, and be able to see the things in your room at the same time, so you're not bumping into things, is a fantastic use case for that.
But it's not good enough for that, because like the image you're getting is like it's like you're looking at shit underwater, like you can't actually tell depth in that image from my opinion.
No, but the edges are highlighted. So they use like an effect to highlight the edges of things, so you can see countertops and you can see these things. It's specifically it's to bring these characters into your home, but at the same time, it's for safer gameplay too.
And
which is
that's
pretty cool.
True. And how many times are we playing VR and you just kind of like slowly like shift, and like you don't even realize that you're moving, but you are. So
many times, and after the fall, I've heard you go, "Oh, I just hit something."
I hit the wall multiple times. Yeah. I like that game and Grapple Tournament. I've hit my wall more times than any other fucking games ever. But I actually just made a video for Bihaptics for Crazy Kung Fu.
Yeah.
It's a game on the App Lab, and you are like a kung fu dude just like slamming on a wooden dummy, and they have a pass-through AR version of that. And that one, so far of all the games that I've seen, I haven't tried it yet, but that to me makes
the game resume. Fuck it. Okay. Whatever.
Makes the most amount of sense, because it's just like
I was gonna play air guitar for a minute, but it ain't gonna happen apparently.
No, doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
my Quest isn't liking all of these lights on apparently.
Yeah. The things that content creators have to go through with tracking, because we have all of these giant LED light things everywhere, and it screws up tracking and like.
It's part of what these shapes here on my wall. They help me with mixed reality. Like when I'm trying to do special effects or I try to record something with me in it. And After Effects, it helps with motion tracking, but also helps the Quest cameras see in all of the sea of green.
Yep. It needs lines to kind of hold on to and to track the position, right? So I do have some crosses and some weird stuff kind of around our green studio room here for the same reason. Because
people ask.
Yeah. So because the Quest will just freak out. All it'll see is a green flat image, and it will have no idea where it is. So you gotta make some kind of edges and lines for it to see.
I will say though, the Quest, I was actually pretty surprised from a content creation standpoint using that thing, because if I'm standing in front of a camera and I have like two like bright fucking lights right in front of me.
It crashed at the right moment too.
That looks so good. Home is where the wine is. Don't forget it, everybody.
See, it's crashed. And now I can just press the button, turn it back on. Easy peasy.
That's funny. There you go.
But
But speaking of After the Fall, real quick. So I did want to give After the Fall another shout out, because recently we just found out that they hit $1.4 million in sales in 24 hours.
Oh, I just read that, dude. That's crazy,
That's
dude.
insane.
That's like, well, that's not crazy, but that's really awesome, dude. It's really good news to hear that the games are pulling the kind of pull that we were expecting. You know, as long as games like that continue to make that kind of money, we're going to continue to get good games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Simple
That's
as
huge.
that.
That's huge, because if games like this come out and they don't make anything, there's no incentive for all of those people in that studio to make something else, right?
Dude,
So-
and I feel so bad for Medal of Honor, dude. Like, for real,
know.
so bad, because the first time it came out, like the multiplayer, like it was just too much game for people's computers to handle.
It was.
I personally love it. It's one of my favorite games by far. Medal of Honor, above and beyond. Love that game. It's got a few issues, but love it.
It's pretty good.
It delivers on those Call of Duty, close up, like suspenseful moments that you would expect in like an early Call of Duty game, and it delivers on them in a pretty good way. So it was really nice being able to have that kind of Call of Duty campaign experience in a game. And it's kind of felt to some degree like an early teaser of, what could be in the future. But even then, from there, it still was a very enjoyable game. But unfortunately, it was too much to run on most people's computers. So when they released it on the Quest, the multiplayer, I played it and like people's feet are dragging around. It's kind of like I'm trying to play Arizona Sunshine, and stuff like that. Dude, and like it really sucks because it's Respawn Entertainment. They have such a good reputation. And I think if people bought the game more and played it more, then maybe they would put that kind of money into at the current, like, I don't know, man.
So we're
freaked out
we're in a
for
weird place
making
in
those kind of games.
We're in a weird place in VR right now, right? Because everyone's learning. All of these big studios, no one has all of the VR experience. There's no one out there that's like, oh, we've been making VR games for 30 years. Because the tech isn't that old. So everyone's learning and then looking at different games and kind of looking and seeing how other people are doing it. And we all have to figure this shit out together. And it's good to see, games like After the Fall that come out, and, it has its issues too, obviously, but like you can tell that that they are trying something new, right? Because to be able to do something like they're doing, where there's hundreds and hundreds of zombies coming at you, and there's 4 different players for those things to attack, and all of these different elements that are in experiences like this that no one's ever really touched on before.
Right.
It's interesting to see all of these studios trying to tackle this, and some are doing really good. It's unfortunate when someone comes out with a huge name IP that draws a lot of attention, and there's issues and whatever. I enjoyed a lot of Medal of Honor as well, but we're still everyone's new at this.
Right.
So we got to cut some of these studios some slack.
We'll dive into the details, right? Like we'll figure out like, oh, what is it about this game that did, why do we think that it didn't do well, or this or that or the other thing? We can talk about the jank, or we can talk about the modes or the control schemes or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's pretty fucking simple. You either got it or you don't. You know what I mean? And like After the Fall, they got it. Like
they got
when you
it,
get in there, you want to go back.
You ignore the jank. You ignore the problems it has because it's so fun and it's
Medal
so good.
of Honor.
Honestly, the only issue I have is the way that it looks like on stream or on video. Like it just doesn't quite capture how good it actually does.
That's
look
anything in VR. That's
it
anything.
Looks so
in VR.
much better in game than it does on video.
Yeah.
I think some people miss that. Definitely get it. Strongly recommend that game.
Yeah. Well, and I played Medal of Honor, and I actually wrote my article for VRTrend Magazine for the next issue about Medal of Honor, specifically from a multiplayer
I was talking about
perspective.
After the Fall, but yeah, Medal of Honor too. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I know you were talking about After the Fall there, but I'm just wrapping up this Medal of Honor stuff, and I think that there is a community of people for that game. And I don't think it's everyone. And it's probably not any of us, the people who are like playing all the games. Like we play every fucking VR game. So for us, we're comparing it to every other game that's out there.
True.
But there are some people out there who will buy that game for $40 and they will play the fucking shit out of it. They'll play the multiplayer every day, you know? And like, I think that there is someone who loves that. I think it's less people than who are going to like stuff like After the Fall. But, you know, it's just, it didn't land like, it just didn't land perfectly into shape, you know, like they like shot and it was just like a little off target and like it was good but just not perfect. But we're not saying any of the stuff, we're not saying anything like that.
But this is a huge learning thing for them, right?
Totally.
I mean, they came out and they had success with games like Titanfall, right? Huge amounts of success.
Titanfall is fun.
And then they came in and, you know, they attempted a VR game, and good for them, because studios have to come in and attempt it. And then they have to learn from what didn't work and what did work from the games that they made. So they can improve everything for everybody, and we can all get better games, right?
You know who should get better games? Our chat.
Oh,
let's give away a couple of games.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, I almost forgot.
Merry fucking Christmas from Between Realities.
Heck yeah.
Do you have the same codes I have?
I do. I got some stuff here. Let me drop. You guys know this wonderful game right here from XR Games. We are gonna throw. Can I do this? Oh shoot. I don't have this open right now. Hold on.
Is it,
it's going to take
come
me
on, come on. What is it? Come on, I can't remember.
Zombieland, for sure. We're going to give away a Zombieland code in a minute.
He's got a Zombieland code.
As soon as
it is.
I get logged into our video.
Well,
here.
you know what I have here?
What do you have?
I have a code for Demio on Quest.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's
Heck
a fucking good one.
Somebody's about to get some good games, bro.
That's a good one.
Boom.
So if you, oh no, Chroma's like, no, I'm on the phone. Well, we'll save a couple of codes for our Discord, okay? And we'll drop a couple of codes into Discord maybe like later on tonight or something like that. So if you're not able to get any codes right now because you're watching and driving or whatever, join our Discord and we'll give a couple codes out tonight in Discord as well. Yep. So there you go.
Boom.
All right, so
Are you dropping that Demio code?
Yep, I'm going to drop a Demio code for Quest right now. And I'm going to wait just a second so that way chat will catch up to what I'm about to hit. And
let's go. I didn't even think of that. It's like a 20-second delay.
So it should be there at this point. It probably should have worked out at a good time. So somebody scoop up this Demio code and get that shit rolling because it is a freaking awesome game. And
Demio is amazing.
They just added more content to it. Like today? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yep. They keep making this better, and there's a roadmap for this thing that has things from like PvP, new maps, like all kinds of good stuff. So they're continuing on working on an already amazing game. And Demio won like Game of the Year at the AIXR VR Awards as well.
Fuck yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they deserved it.
Yep.
When those awards happened.
Great game. Absolutely.
It's so good.
Yep.
Dude, resolution games. And I say this often, but I fucking love resolution games.
Just so good.
And the codes that I'm sharing right now are all from resolution games.
Nice.
Amber from resolution games hit me up. She's like, "You want some codes?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want some codes, baby. Let's go."
And this one is from XR Games, and it's Zombieland on the Quest. So this is a fantastic game as well from XR. Oh, that didn't come out with the spaces. That's kind of weird. Well, anyway, you guys know how to work this shit. Copy and paste that into your Quest app. But this game is great. It's an arcade shooter. It's all about getting headshots, right? And kind of like pausing, like slowing down time in order to kill more zombies faster. So it's really fun, man. It's super, super addictive, and I'm a huge fan.
After the Fall is all about getting headshots, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it is.
All I want to do is shoot them in the head.
It is.
I'm like, I don't care if they've got ice built up around that fucker. I'll blast their head 20 times to knock that ice so I can burst that thing like a balloon. I'm all about it. So another Resolution Games title that I am going to now share is Blast On.
Yes.
We were just talking
about that, the AR pass-through mode.
Yep. I have another Quest code for Blast On, and it will be in chat by the time people hear about me speak about it for the first time, I think.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
So there it is. There's Blast On in the chat. Scoop up that code and add it to your library, and then add me to your list of opponents and duel me and see if you can beat me. I doubt it.
Heck yeah.
Got an energy sword?
Oh,
some Halo in here.
Whoa.
Gotta have some Halo in my stream.
This is the kind of shit
I can't appear on
Neos
something
can
without
do,
having
man.
Halo in it. I don't know. I'm
Sick.
bored.
That looks like
Just toss that over there.
just fucking chucks it. Dude, that is the one thing. Here, I'm gonna give Neos a criticism.
Ooh.
A criticism.
Oh, that was real. The energy sword was real.
Oh, that was a real sword.
It's not a virtual.
Oh,
prop.
I was like, how the fuck did I was like, that had gravity.
No, but like I can turn this. I can turn like my controller on. So for example, like you'll see here in a second, the hand will appear behind mine.
I literally thought that was a render. Isn't that fucking
Oh,
hilarious?
look at that.
You see, I'm holding the virtual hand inside of the controller, but so you can kind of see it behind it a little
Yeah.
bit. Here, let me
Yep.
get you on a full screen. You can see the virtual hand behind the controller.
Yeah, the Neos hand. Yep, you can totally see it. Yeah.
Well, I thought that energy sword was in Neos, and it's not.
Yeah,
And
bro.
that's
This
pretty funny.
this is a Neos, man. Just
Well, and that's
It's not how you
and this
use
is
an
why I
energy
fucking
sword,
this
but-
is what caused this thought process, because you chuck the thing off screen and there was gravity on it.
Yeah.
It dropped, and I can't throw stuff at people in Neos.
It depends.
Well, most of the time.
you
Yeah,
can
you have to-
actually
you
some
have
of
to
the stuff
build it
they
in.
have you can throw at people and it'll hit them or explode or whatever. And
Yeah. You have to build. You
know.
just have to build it in.
Yeah,
That's all.
and that's cool. But
Right.
most people don't, if we're
Right.
being honest, right? Like
Right.
95% of the items that I have do not have gravity. And
So that is something that's coming along. So they're working on something that's called rigid body physics, and most people that know what rigid body physics is, they'll know what it is. But basically, it's like the physics engines you find in a majority of games. Where stuff you pick it up, you drop it, and stuff like that. And that's on the roadmap, and you can look at the roadmap on the Neos website, and they have lots of pretty cool, impressive stuff that they've already built, and more stuff that they're working on
cool.
all the time.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I guess my criticisms or complaints are pretty easy to destroy with
Yeah,
just
they
a
can be
little-
fixed. Yeah, they can be fixed with some clicky
Well, no, they're
clickies.
completely legitimate complaints though.
Yeah.
Neos does have a problem with, some of the menus are too much. I kind of wish that they offered like two different versions. Like you click a button, do you want to build stuff or do
Yes.
you want to hang out in
Oh,
Neos?
dude, I've been saying that
And
forever.
hang out in
just said
Neos
this. Was it
mode
you?
Yeah.
would just have simple UI,
Yep.
just straight up like easy to use,
Yeah, like turn on developer mode and then you have access to everything, or turn it off and you have a very simple, easy
just
UI.
experience
Just-
mode
just
or
for
play mode or
experience, yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely
and I
need
hope
that.
like Nexulon or Fruxius or Aegis or one of them sees this and implements it, because I've been bugging the Discord about it and suggestions for a while. And that and live support. I would love to have live support in Neo so I don't have to make my own mixed reality stuff like this. It's crazy.
Well, I thought it did because I've seen you do this so much.
Yeah,
It
No- no
doesn't.
live.
What the fuck? Why not? They do everything else. Like literally
That's
everything
exactly
is
what I
compatible.
was thinking. I was like, they're so far ahead in the future and they don't have live support. Like, it's a VR game from the future, dude. Like, they reached into the future and brought it to here. So, like,
That's a perfect way to describe it, actually.
Yo, person
real,
got the copy
though.
of Demio. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I'm about to drop a game code for another Resolutions game title called Cookout. So if you are just a casual VR player and you want to make some food and do some stuff, then this is a game for you.
What platform?
This is for Quest as well. I
Oh,
think
cool.
most of my stuff is for Quest.
I
here.
have a cookout code, but it's for Steam.
Oh, there you go.
If you want my Steam cookout code, say so in the chat and I'll drop it. But seems like a Quest game to
it's
me.
a great idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
seems
for
like a
sure.
Quest game. I would want that on the Quest.
Yep.
But is it cross? It probably is. Resolution Games is really good with like multiplayer shit. Like they often make stuff cross-platform, easy
Yep.
for everybody
Oh,
to jump
Zeus.
into.
Yeah.
Let me
It's really
go grab
good.
him. Come
So,
here.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm just
Come
gonna
on
drop
TV
this in
with me.
anyway.
Yeah, meow.
Sounds like
Come on, we're going
sounds
on
like
TV.
Biohazard's playing with his
Come
cat.
say hi.
Oh, there he is. Look at that. A cat, a real life cat in Neos. Boom.
Yeah, this is Zeus. He's a little over a year old, and he likes to bite. That's what he likes to do.
He likes to bite. Hey, by the way, if you guys grab these codes, let us know if you can. I mean, whatever. If you don't, it's not a huge deal. But if they don't get used, we want to make sure they get used. Like we don't want these codes just get lost in the ether of our chat and never get redeemed. You know what I mean? So, whoever grabbed Blast On, if you just drop something in there, that'd be cool.
Cool.
But you know, I have no expectations. I'm just asking. It's just a request.
Sure.
That's all I,
Sure.
that's all I can do.
Yeah, trying to throw some holiday spirit in here, guys. We will be away for the next couple weeks, not doing the show. Alex will be traveling. We got some, we got holidays going on. It's going to be really hard. Friday is Christmas Eve. Friday is also New Year's Eve. So we're going to have some issues with that. And then after that, we're going to be at CES not long after that. And we're going to try to release some CES footage of like a
The cat
Pimax.
is actually going behind the table. It's crazy. What?
So we're going to do like a 12K QLED video for the new Pimax headset and stuff like that, and we'll bring you stuff from the CES floor a little bit as well.
Nice.
So just so you know, set your expectations. Next couple weeks won't be as much between realities.
A little bit less of a podcast, a little bit more of some other bullshit.
Yep.
All right, so Cookout Steam is gone, right? And Blast On is gone. I think Cookout Quest is still floating around out there.
Yep.
This is all brought to you by Resolution Games. Like, let's just be real. Let's just give it like the commercial vibe, right? Like
Heck yeah.
they weren't like, hey, give this out on your podcast and give us a shout out. She was like, here's some codes. Just dropped them. But we love Resolution Games, and they hooked us up.
real.
So, thanks Resolution Games for giving us these codes
real.
to share with the Between Realities community.
Yep.
It feels pretty good to just drop game codes around and not care.
Hey, for real though.
So I've also got Acron. Should I drop this Acron one? Yeah,
That's up to you.
I'll drop this one too.
I've got a few squadron codes I want to give away on one of my spaceship streams. I just keep forgetting to fucking do it.
Ooh,
Squadrons.
Star Wars Squadrons. Yeah, that's a good game.
I wonder if I have that. I've never played it.
I loved it. I played
Why are
it
you
almost all the
backing
way
away
through.
from it? I swear I don't hit this cat.
It has HOTAS support, and it is very immersive to be in a TIE fighter running around.
He thinks I
like-
look weird because I'm all dressed funny with all this VR stuff on.
I thought you slept in that.
Yeah.
Cool.
He wants
So
to explore. He don't want to be held by me right now.
Chanax.
He doesn't get laid. He's not allowed in here. He's already chewed through my index cable. That's $140, $170 mistake.
No
so
bueno.
Zeus.
Bad Zeus.
All right, so Chanax got both of the sandwich tail codes.
I
Chanax
think he wants out.
got one to the friend and one for themselves.
You want out?
So
Oh, okay.
now you guys will be playing multiplayer Cookout.
No.
It's so dope.
Heck yeah.
So Acron Attack of the Squirrels is in chat. That game I fucking love. I love that game. I think I'm like one of the few people who are constantly would totally
It's a
be down
great
to play
party
it.
game. It's a fantastic party
It's
game.
great for your family or friends
Yeah.
in the same spot. Everyone jumps on their phone and then one person wears the headset. And the person in the headset is a big tree and they're grabbing the squirrels and they're fucking throwing stuff at them. And then everyone on their phone is controlling a squirrel who's trying to steal the nuts from the tree. So you're protecting your nuts.
It is
You're
five.
protecting
And
your
everyone
nuts.
is on their phones chasing, and it's awesome. I love that game. So pick up that Acron Attack of the Squirrel.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Super fun.
Yo, Rise the King, spreading the Christmas
Nice.
cheer by dropping an extra code into the chat right now.
Stride on Quest. Heck yeah.
That is a juicy one.
That is. Thanks, Reese. I think
It
it's
is.
Reese the King.
Reese.
Reese the King, I think.
Reese the King?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong there, buddy, but I'm pretty sure it's Reese the King.
Rise the King is I imagine
rise. Yeah.
rise to
Yeah.
godlike levels.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced that way.
All right, well,
But yeah.
is it Reese or Rise?
Keep in mind, green screen VR enthusiasts, if you want to keep the stupid pesky dots off your green screen, all that stupid dust, man, just get one of these things, dude. It just does it.
Heck yeah.
Just turn it on, bro. Sucks
Wait a minute.
everything up,
I
man.
think, are you for? Oh no.
Love
okay.
this thing. I use it every day.
Yeah, I use the Dustbuster a lot on my ship here.
The vacuum for VR users.
Heck yes.
Dustbuster. Your Skiva's right. So it's Reese the King.
Reese.
Reese.
Yes.
Reese.
Reese the King.
Reese the King.
Yep.
We also had to have a chat with Biohazard before the show. We're like, is it Biohazred? Is it Biohazard? How are we supposed to say this? And he blamed his mom. Can you believe that?
Right. So yeah, a long time ago, when I was living with my parents, I asked my mom, and she's a chemist, keep in mind, how the heck do you spell biohazard? And I ask her, and she denies it. But anyway, she told me Biohazard, so that's the way I typed it in on my gamer tag, Biohazard, on Xbox a long time ago. I used to be real big on Xbox, so that name eventually just kind of glued to me. How am I going to change, the name? I plan on maybe changing the name from Biohazard to something else here later after I get bigger and level up VR. But I haven't actually mentioned that at all.
Oh,
On
yeah.
any of my streams or anything. So yeah, I guess that's kind of a.
That's an exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Between Realities exclusive. Here, confirmed live on the show, Biohazard considering a name change.
That's good stuff. All right, guys.
Damn.
Here comes another Zombieland code from XR Games in our little Christmas giveaway here. This is again Zombieland, fantastic game, super fun to just grind away at. I really enjoyed it. I played the crap out of that game. So
Hell yeah.
have
So
fun with
there's
it, yeah.
Zombieland.
Yep,
Thank
yep,
you, Skiva. And Paradise Decay flying in hot, also joining the Christmas giveaway celebration.
he
Let's
did
This
it.
is like
some
not-
Asian food here in a
This
sec.
is just special. Just if you guys were here, you got in on like Santa's sack because we did not like tell everyone that we were going to give away a bunch of codes.
Yeah,
So Paradise Decay is giving away a Hell Road VR code for
Ooh,
Steam,
Nice, nice.
and he's actually omitted one of the digits.
Why are you
in the
being so
code.
mean?
Excuse
Stop
us. He's
Sorry.
one of the digits,
Bad kitty.
and the missing number is 3 + 3.
Hey.
What is 3
Oh,
+
he
3?
wants to eat. That's what he wants. It's actually my lunchtime. I mean dinner time.
It's probably time for. Oh no, we're about done here.
Yep.
What else do
Just
we
wanted to
have?
drop some codes there.
Yeah. Do we have any other codes to give away? Do you want or no?
Covered
Let's,
in cat hair.
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna give away just so other people have a chance as well. We're gonna give away some codes in Discord. We're gonna give away some codes on Twitter. So make sure you get an eye out because there's games aplenty.
yes. So, join us. Oh, you're gonna do it on Twitter too?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
We
Yeah,
got
it
some
sounds great.
codes. Yeah, give to everybody.
Hell yeah! Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Twitter,
Yep.
Discord doesn't matter. Just hang out with us, and you're gonna get an opportunity at a free game.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So Biohazard.
What's up?
You know, is there anything that's kind of been like unsaid so far in this conversation? You know, something like really important or a message that you wanted to get out or a topic that you wanted to touch on, just anything that like, you know, you think that we've kind of missed so far in our conversations, maybe a misconception you can clear up.
Nothing really, man. Come follow me on my personal profile, Jake Aaron on Facebook, or follow me on Level Up VR. We have 2 other streamers. We have Gamertag. You guys know Gamertag. We got Red Legend. He's always working on crazy mixed reality stuff. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Hey, say hi. Say hi.
Red Legend, by the way, where did this guy come from? Like, is he a buddy of yours? Did you meet him online? Like, how'd you guys team up?
The cat's being so mean. So Red Legend, so he started streaming around when like a lot of the other content creators started streaming after us. We got like one shout out to Wesley Snipes, one shout out to Skits, and people like them that have come on that are kind of newer VR streamers that have been in. They're all around about 500 follows now, each one of them. And so Red Legend, I saw him. He actually came on one time because he buys a lot of graphics from me. He used to buy graphics from me for his streams. You know, he invested in a green room just like mine, pretty darn close. He's not doing first-person mixed reality, but he is doing the mixed reality. I seen him attempt first-person mixed reality one time with his Quest, which is just phenomenal. With a racing game. And then I seen him come to me. I have a spaceship overlay. I think you guys have the video. You guys do. One of the videos I sent you is a bunch of overlays that I made for Red Legend.
Yep, got it.
And so I started making all of these overlays and stuff. And then he eventually showed me where he was kind of making some of his own to some degree, like real basic rudimentary versions of stuff that he saw me make, and then he figured out how I made it. And this guy doesn't have a whole lot of computer knowledge. He's not real big on computers. He doesn't know how to use all of that stuff. And for him to have come from someone who doesn't know how to use computers in less than a year to where he's doing the mixed reality streams like he is doing today, like I just had to have him. This guy in no time, in the next year, whatever, could be just as good as me. You know, because
Nice.
he learns so fast. So and I had talked to him about it before. Well, before I left the VR Bros, we discussed it and stuff like that, different things like that. Because I had wanted to leave the VR Bros before I left a while back. So, eventually when I did leave, I was like, you know what? Hey, man, let's be partners. Let's create this new thing together. And and so we did. So we created Level Up VR. And Wesley actually played a little bit of a part in helping us create Level Up VR, so I can't leave him out of that, even though he's not with us at the moment. But as far as he's not a Level Up VR streamer. But
nice. I really like the one that just showed a second ago, where you were flying in the pod in Population 1. And
right, yeah. So I've seen Wesley actually make his own version of the pod, of the Population 1 pod overlay too. So I really like stuff that he does as well too.
You're driving around in
it's
cars.
Nice to see people see stuff that I'm working on and go make it for themselves, and they don't feel like, oh, I've made this and I don't want anybody else to make it, because that's just such crap, dude. Like, if you see somebody make something that's awesome, dude, everybody else follows the trend to get the follows or get it, whatever. They see somebody do something, they go and do it. You see me do something cool, try. You want to do it, go do it. Don't let me, I don't have a copyright on it. I don't know how I'm going to sue you. Like, I don't own it, So
Get after it.
Yep, go get it.
Get after it. You have Biohazard's blessing. Well, I'm pretty sure we have links to Level Up Gaming.
Yep, we do.
Biohazard and everything in the description down below. Dude, we are huge fans. Like, I'm speaking for us both right now.
I'm a huge fan of you guys, so
thank you, dude. And like I said, I'm speaking for us both, but like, your shit is like the craziest stuff we've ever seen, so like, please keep going. We're going to be watching every step of the way. Thank you so much for joining us and kind of imparting some of your knowledge and giving us a behind the scenes look, and stay in touch, man. We would love to have you back when you've got something new and exciting to show off.
Of course.
Thank you, dude.
Right
All
on,
right,
dude.
well, cozy up to that fire. Say goodbye to Biohazard, everyone.
Bye-bye,
Just
Biohazard.
like that, Biohazard, Jake, Aaron, he's gone, dude, and he's never ever going to be seen again. Just like that, he's out of here.
Well, right on. That was a fun stream, man. It was good to show everyone some super advanced mixed reality stuff from a very talented streamer. So very cool. And someone that supports Neos, because Neos is so close to my heart. So.
Totally. Yeah, it was fun. The camera moving. Like, when is a camera ever moving
cool.
around when we have a guest on? It's always like very static, So it was cool to have things moving, different perspectives and all that. It was fucking awesome. I knew it would be, but it was. So that was great, everybody. Thank you for being here with us. Chroma Snare is kind of sliding in right at the end here with a little bit of holiday cheer with
right on.
ATEX Cybernetic.
Oh, sweet.
There's a code for
played that
ATEX
game
Cybernetic
a hot minute ago.
on Steam right there in the chat. Boom. There it is. Grab that code, install it, and thank Chroma Snare for hooking it up.
Thanks, Chroma. It was great playing After the Fall with you, by the way.
Yes. So
super great.
Yeah, he ditched me to go play with you. So
I did. I ditched him.
It's beautiful. Thank you guys. Like, thank you so much for being here and for supporting us. Jansen Fox, dude, with the epic super chat right at the beginning. Like, thank you so much for being here and supporting us. Roy Taylor, Mr. Trinidad, and Short Stack, Person got lucky today, scooping up a couple of fun codes of these games that we dropped.
Heck yeah.
Fly Eagle has been chilling. Chanax, of course. Azrael 13, Roman numerals, right?
Cool.
Azrael 13 with the Roman numerals. Reese the King.
Reese
the King.
I believe it's Reese.
I will fix my mental version of the pronunciation of your name.
Got to play with
Reese.
him just yesterday, I believe, and After the Fall. Absolutely super fun time.
Did we add each other,
We had
Reese?
a blast.
If we didn't, we definitely need to. I'm pretty sure I added your code to my thing.
Played with Dark Angel yesterday, by the way, who I think I saw here in chat.
Everyone's playing. Yeah, Dark Angel was here. Everyone's playing After the Fall right now, bro.
Yep,
like,
do it.
Paradise Decay. Are you playing After the Fall, PD?
Oh, we gotta do some harvest runs with
We
PD.
need to carry PD.
We got to do this, PD. I hope you're feeling better as well, buddy.
Yeah,
I hope
dude,
you're feeling
for
good.
sure. So local, thanks for coming in and participating. Sputnik Cobra, Duty, Delirium Drew, dude, you guys are the best. We're taking a break. This will be the last episode for a few weeks.
Yep.
And we're going to Vegas at the beginning of January, as Skiva mentioned. You can look forward to a little bit of content.
If you're going to be there, hit us up as well, because we want to meet and hang out with all you guys.
Yes,
as
I
well,
know they're
so.
doing like a huge Pop 1 thing, like an event, some kind of thing. So maybe we can sneak over and pop into that or something.
And me and E- will be organizing a content creator meetup as well. So, if for whoever is coming that is also a content creator, hit me up and we'll meet up.
Cool. Hey, and you know what? Jansen's like, no, y'all are the best. We are taking a small break, but not a seasonal break.
Correct.
It's
a mid-season break.
Yeah, season 4 will continue on after we come back. We are not making any changes to the show. We're not rebooking a bunch of guests or anything during the break or anything like that. So we're going to keep the season rolling. And I guess looks like we're going to save who our guest is, right? We're not going to reveal that right now?
No, we're not.
Okay. There you have it, everybody. For the record, we do have one.
We do. We
do have a guest. So you can look forward to discovering who that is when we promote the next episode of the Between Realities VR podcast when we are fucking ready to. And until then, it's been a pleasure, and we will see you all.
Happy holidays.
Next time, yeah.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Christmas,
all the stuff.
All that bullshit. Enjoy your fucking weekends, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Later.
See ya.